I thought you set down your controller, so when your pieces started getting selected, I was. It's it's the poltergeist that lives in the house, guys. We're done.
It's been here for a while.
There's no poltergeist in the house. It's
You haven't heard things in the static?
There's no static. TVs don't work like that anymore. It's your mom's ex-husband. It's Ghost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the running story.
He's probably in the RV with them right now.
Probably.
Oh yeah, although now that she's not living here anymore, we haven't noticed any ghost activity. Besides Norman barking all fucking night long.
And that's just the neighbors down the street.
Or the neighbors immediately next to us.
The ones that scream at each other?
The one that beat their kids constantly. Those neighbors screaming at each other the other night was fucking terrible.
They were doing it at like 2 in the morning, weren't they?
It was 2 in the morning, and I came out to like check up on Norman or something, and I hear like the wife go like, you know what, you need some love in your life. And I'm sitting here like, well, why don't you stop being a fucking bitch? She's like, you just need someone to fucking hug you, and maybe you want to be such a cynical bastard all the time. I really wanted to yell out of our window, fucking shut up. But I knew that would just start more, because clearly they're not sane people.
You might actually fix the relationship by yelling that, giving them a common enemy to band against.
Help them team up.
And then once the court case gets thrown out, they'll just go back to hating each other. Now I'm looking at Koopa thinking that you're Koopa still.
Let's see, or what about a couple weeks ago when our other neighbors were screaming at each other in Spanish, and my Spanish vocabulary is like, I lovingly say I know a third of Spanish. Like, I know a decent amount. I can have a basic conversation with someone who speaks Spanish. But I'm not going to say that I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But they're screaming at each other, so I had to sit there and be like, well, that word means...
I can understand every curse word. That's about as far as I got. Every time she called him an asshole or a shithead.
Did we talk about the customer that called me a bitch the other day in Spanish?
Oh, God.
Or yesterday. I keep thinking it's Tuesday, but it's Monday. I was so mad about that. I really wanted to, like, fucking tell her to fuck off. Because, like, I try. Like, that's what makes me mad, is I try.
Oh my God, do I try?
And I don't mean to be on, like, some high horse. Like, yeah, I learned Spanish so that I can help Spanish-speaking customers. But I do, like, think it's important for my job to be bilingual. And, like, her thinking she could talk shit about me in Spanish.
It's really dangerous these days because everyone feels like you should know some Spanish living in California.
Yeah, especially the area where we live.
Yeah.
And it made me so fucking mad.
So that's playing with fire if you speak Spanish like mostly.
Yeah.
As your first language, like starting shit just in Spanish, but thinking that no one understands you. You can get yourself in trouble.
And like I feel like I know enough Spanish that I know like what's the word? I know tones. I don't even need to understand what you're saying, but I know you're not saying something good.
Like context is enough.
Yeah.
In some cases. Like that's why it's so easy to like learn how to order coffee in Spanish when you're working coffee and taking orders from people in Spanish. Because they all say the same things, and eventually it'll just click. Oh, that means this, and this means that.
Well, and thankfully Spanish and English are so similar that. Vanilla, chocolate, chocolate, caramel, caramello.
That was not a half bad finish.
And none of us came in first.
I was feeling that race though.
We're close enough. We just gotta fuck Daisy over.
It's gonna be
fuck you, mamas.
Or we could kill you, and in the future she wouldn't be in first.
Let's pour our half shots. Did you take your shot?
I did.
Yep.
I can see your glass, Reese. I can't see Chase's because we got these nifty
judges.
They're good enough for me.
You passed this time. This time.
But next time... I know what I mean. I'm sorry, I keep getting you excited. I'm an asshole.
Onwards to victory!
To the next race.
Onwards. Starting to feel that buzz.
Getting there. Feeling in the flow.
Starting to
I
feel
don't know
that
if I
oil.
understand or if I believe in that chart we read earlier. Because according to it right now, I am blasted and should not be driving.
It's all
But I
about-
feel like if I had to, emergency situation, I could totes drive right now.
Yeah. Emergency situation? Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, guys, let's go to Jack in the Box. But like,
I wouldn't
Boring! I do that all the time for fun.
I do it just
that's
to
what
feel
you do
something.
for fun.
Yep.
I just need to feel something.
You know we have like 5 video game consoles out here that you could use for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been playing video games for years. I haven't been drinking and driving for years.
Yeah, that's a new thing for
Have
me.
you ever heard of masturbating? Cause, totally kidding. That was just the first fucking thing that came to mind.
The first thing you do to pass the time? I got 15 minutes. That's what I do. I got 10 minutes before work. Might as well.
5 minutes of porn, 10 minutes of masturbating?
5 minutes of looking for porn.
5 minutes of looking for porn, 9 minutes of porn, 1 minute of masturbating.
It's a fucking like spiral. You're like, oh, I'm gonna start with this, and then you see that tie-in video, and you're like, no, that second one
might
sounds
be
good.
able to get behind that one. POV.
Or, no, let's not do that.
That was bullshit. I'm investing in a VR just for the sake of first-person porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get an Oculus.
Have you heard the problem they're having with filming first-person porn? Oh, shit. The male actors can't keep it up because of the rigging that they have to keep on them. It's like a 50-pound rigging that they have to keep on their chest.
They can't just, like, suction cup a GoPro to one of their nips. They gotta...
Because it has to be a 360, like...
Oh, I understand.
Or not a
Okay.
360, it's like a...
You could go onto, like,
270.
a cam girl site and pay for a private show.
What?
Cam girl site, pay for a private show? That could be
That
your...
sounds expensive.
I was gonna say, over time, the Oculus would end up paying for itself.
It really would. It really would.
But, like, with an Oculus, like, these things, you don't get to ask for stuff. At least with a cam girl show, you could ask for stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
You could be like, oh, I want to see you do this, or I want you to say this, or I want you to do these things. But with, like, you're going to pay for this expensive-ass porn because they have to use these special models that can handle the rigging. And then it's all about what was on the script. But, like, nah, you could, you'd be like, nah, I want to see you stick that bottle of malt vinegar up your butt. I don't know. There's a bottle of malt.
Baby. The things you ask me to do in the bedroom, I don't want you sharing
I'm just saying.
outside of the bedroom.
And then you're supporting a small business because that girl's taking care of herself. She's gonna have to pay
It
taxes.
doesn't matter. I don't expect
Quit
you
trying to pull the conservative out of me right now. Small business owners getting this.
You've been hanging out with your dad too much. Fucking 1 week in Mexico together and suddenly you're a straight Republican.
Doesn't help that I don't remember the first 4 days of that vacation at all.
Yeah, neither does your dad, as I found out yesterday.
We were...
He came to
We were
visit me at
dead.
work and I was like, oh, how was Mexico? And he went, good.
I'm alive by the end of it.
Well, that was only because they had a second week there.
Yeah, he told me. Told me all about the second week. The first week, he's a little fucking blurry on. Hi, Chase and Reese's dad.
Oh God, when he finally finds out we have a channel.
I don't know if he can. I don't...
We've talked shit on like all the parents at this point.
Well, they'll have to learn to accept that. No kids like their parents. No, we haven't talked about your stepmom.
God, you just fucking got it there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't...
Who, me?
Yeah, I hit you with a red shell right after you got hit with a red shell.
Yeah.
I like how we have all these topics on our board of, like, things to bring up if we have nothing to talk about. And we're like, let's talk about cam girls and porn and the parents.
Shit happens.
If you think about what we would normally talk about when we're not playing video games, it would probably be that shit. The stuff on the board is, like, good, like, if we ever run out of stuff to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
But...
So anyway, silliest fears. I know mine.
Silliest fears. What do I feel bad about being scared of?
Or just a fear that's kind of ridiculous. Because mine is, octopuses / octopods / octopi. Fucking hate them. They gross me out. Beyond all fucking hell.
God, what is...
Or driving on mountain roads, as I had to rediscover today.
God. Yeah, we accidentally took Highway 9 home from Santa Cruz. It's a really gorgeous drive.
It is, but
if you've ever been on it, there's chunks of it that it's just steep, like, deep incline without, like, any guardrails, like, at all.
Yeah, and then everyone else driving up there is a local, and so they're doing, like, 70.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there white-knuckling the fucking grab bar.
Yeah. It was a little intense.
Oh, also elevators. I fucking hate elevators, and I have to ride in one multiple times a day, which really sucks.
I'm having a real hard time thinking of, like, silly fears.
Yeah.
And, like regular elevators don't bother me, but especially the freight elevator I have to be in every day because I know it's a pulley and not a push.
Damn it. We're not even close on this one.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Shit.
Not even, like...
You might be too drunk.
I don't feel like I'm that drunk. I just feel like I keep getting fucked over.
God, Daisy is ahead of you by 14 points if that math is...
Yeah, that's math. That is math.
You know what we should play soon is Frolf.
Frolf would be
We
fun.
haven't done that one in a while.
Frolf would be a lot of fun.
We could always transition into some Frolf.
Or you know what we recorded a while ago and didn't work out was Fibbage.
Ooh!
We could do some Fibbage
Do you feel like you want to get into that?
I feel like I'd rather do Frolf before.
Frolf before Fibbage?
The only thing with Frolf is we have to
the
controllers don't switch far enough.
Oh shit.
And so we have to sit up there.
Yeah, because they're all cabled controllers.
That's right.
You know what? Let's switch gears.
Let's do. You know what we haven't done yet? Mario Party. We can stay
true.
where we are.
That's true.
We can do some Mario
yet.
Party, and we haven't played Mario Party 10 enough that we hate it. Yeah. Whereas I can never play Mario Party 8 again.
God.
I can never fucking play Booting Gallery. We've never played a game where you don't play Booting Gallery at least twice.
Fucking kill me.
I hate Booting Gallery.
So next time on Gamesmay,
We have
Next
another.
time.
Oh, are we just fucking? Are we saying goodbye?
it's a 15-minute
Yeah,
episode.
we're never gonna.
Yeah,
We're never gonna catch up.
We're gonna pretend like this never happened.
And next time on Drunk Mario Kart, Mario Party.